So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself. Within reason, of course.
Help myself.
Now, let's see about that room. You're in luck.
Free drinks.
We were almost at max occupancy already, but there's still one room up for
free
grabs.
drinks.
It's been nice having you.
Oh, I'm coming back for you. Hey everybody, welcome back to some more Starfield. After finally freeing Crete of its pirate presence, it is now time once again to head back into space. This time I think we're going to New Atlantis to hand over this artifact to Constellation. So let's go. Alright. Take me to spaceship. Get it? Spaceship? I know, that was bad. But it made me laugh. Okay, I know the game wanted me to fast travel from the planet, but I wanted to go up here and look around at all the stars. Can I see that one ringed planet from here? There it is. Ooh, I wonder if we can... Nope, stay focused. Wrong button. We can come back here, right? Yeah. Oh, we got two ringed planets. What is that one? Deepala. Danra? What are you? Samadhi? Magrath. Nira? This one is Ansalon. Okay. We'll come back. One day. How do I... Oh. No? Can I not? There we go. I know exactly what I'm doing. Actually, I don't. I have to put points into my grab, or I can't go anywhere. 2 should be enough. I am the best damn pilot this ship has ever seen. I know exactly what I'm doing, always. Alright, Alpha Centauri.
Starship Frontier, this is United Colony Security.
Hi.
Maintain course and prepare to be scanned.
Scanned? That's okay, I don't have anything. I hope I don't. Nope,
Scan
I don't.
complete. No
I mean, of course I don't.
detected. You are cleared for landing at New Atlantis.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Look at all the ships. Lots of ships. I'm assuming we can't just fly to the ship. Huh? Who's that? We're coming for you. I don't know who you are, but we're coming for you. Watch out. Can I talk to you? Nope. Oh crap. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh god. Let's land before I kill us all. That was, okay. Oh, I thought I scanned. There we go. Like I said, best damn pilot this ship has ever seen. There's New Atlantis. It's okay, it was just a little tiny bump. No big deal. Here we are. New Atlantis. Hey, everybody. Hi.
Hey, kind of breaking my concentration here.
What?
Memory is
Can't hear you.
uncanny.
You talking to my robot?
And he's your new captain. My crew can take a look at your ship, and you can stop by the Trade Authority kiosk if you need to offload some cargo.
Okay, cool. 1,000 credits. My ship's not broke, dude.
The Trade Authority runs a vending kiosk next to my booth. It's just off to the side, near the ramp. Besides that, Jemison Mercantile is your closest shop if you're looking for a bit of everything. That's further in, past the security checkpoint.
Okay. And, ooh.
I would try the viewport. It'll be on your left once you get into the plaza.
Left when I get into the
Everything looks
plaza.
good here. I'll be at my booth if you need me.
Where's your booth at, buddy? This is your booth? I mean, oh wow, look, it's your booth.
Anything I can help you with?
No, I'm just admiring your booth. Okay. Well, you enjoy yourself. Come on, Vasco.
I can assure you this unprovoked attack on a United Colonies research facility will not go unanswered. We'll get you settled into your new assignments as soon as possible.
What happened?
You, Bobby, that includes meeting your new foster parent.
My parents aren't dead. They just took a different shuttle.
Uh-oh.
We'll see them when they get here.
Oh, well, of course, that's sure possible.
Vasco, this is awkward.
We'll just...
Helena Chambers, ID SSCOM 1327 HCHA. I was the station administrator. I'll need to report to MAST ASAP for a full debrief. My treatment thus far has been entirely unacceptable.
Oh, we got a Karen.
Any authority you had was forfeit the moment House Varun zealots breached the station's perimeter, and you failed to initiate proper evacuation
Oh,
protocols.
burn.
Thank you for your service.
Burn.
We'll find you a new position commensurate with your experience. And Mr. Bosch, let me just say how honored I am to meet you. By all accounts, you're the only reason anyone made it out of there alive.
Well, just glad I still remembered my flight basics. It had been a while. So was shooting a gun.
I read all about New Atlantis. So cool. Is it true the Nat train goes 5,000 miles an hour? Or that citizens get special discounts? Or that the whole city
Okay.
celebrates when it's your birthday?
You guys enjoy your talk.
Mine's June 11th, by the way.
All right.
She keeps making me look bad.
Hey.
Excuse me?
You're excused.
She and
Okay. All right. Arrivals proceed to security screening.
The well's been having brownouts all the time. Mast finally sent someone down there, but nothing's changed.
Really? Ooh, a new activity. Investigate brownouts in the well. Hey, robot. Yep, I know what you mean.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving.
What if I don't want to?
Cool spacesuit.
Thank you. Yours is, something.
Taking a look at your file. Bounty hunter. All right. Just keep the chaos to a minimum. No collateral damage, okay?
Okay, I can't make any promises, but I will see you later.
Okay. No bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
Of course I don't have a bounty. I'm Dave Ryder. I take bounties. I don't get them. Alright, Vasco. Hotel shopping. I'm gonna go get a souvenir. Welcome to the city of New Atlantis, capital of the United Colonies, and for many, the settled systems as a whole. You stand now in the most technologically advanced city that the human race has ever conceived and constructed. Okay. Good for all of you. I don't want to look like a tourist. Style among the stars. Trident. You having a hard time reading that? It says the universe of leisure. Okay. Hi, I like your haircut.
Je vous demande pardon?
Looks very, very plasticky. Is that a hat or is that your actual hair? Okay, I think it's a hat. Hi.
Hope you're not agoraphobic.
Okay. The viewport.
Yeah?
Hi.
Saw your ship come in. Nice ride.
Thank you. How'd you see it? Where were you? Why are you watching me? Huh? We're gonna keep an eye on him, Vasco. The viewport.
Hello. Any vacancies on your crew?
Oh. No, not
Let me
really.
know if you change your mind.
I will. You'll be the first to know. I really don't have much money.
Hey there. You look like the planet hopping type. Got any room on your ship for someone like me?
Nope. I don't trust people that can't give me eye contact.
Make your way then. If you change your mind, you can find me here.
See, you should have started with that.
Yes, what?
Okay, so this is just where you can hire people. Cool.
Ever been to Sidonia? My brother works there.
Nobody cares. I don't know who your brother is.
Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
Can I have one of those? The classic highball made with whiskey and soda. I want that.
Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis?
Maybe. Oh, I guess I grew up here.
Oh, yeah? And yet here we are, only just meeting for the first time.
Yeah.
Tell you what, as a hometown boy, I'll give you one on the house.
Hell yeah!
Let me know if there's anything I can get you.
You gave me a new arrival. You're my best friend now.
Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous, galaxy-wide.
Okay. Yes, I will drink it.
You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients.
Let me guess, you want me to get the ingredients?
I need to deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference.
Okay.
But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo.
Drugs.
Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me.
We can't have that.
I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is.
You're not sure.
I need to get my hands on that cargo.
Well, you know what? Dave Ryder's here.
I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis
Of
or
course
the
you're not.
larger United Colonies.
Yeah, I gotcha.
This is just one friend talking to another friend,
Yep.
asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
I have no idea what you're talking about. No, I'm just joking.
You have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something.
But what if I want to?
I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need.
Okay. No hostages. Well, there goes my idea.
Yeah, this is hardly a life or death situation. Some light breaking and entering at worst, right?
Um,
I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing.
Okay,
and take...
yeah.
I know a few things, but not much.
The cargo is being held down at the spaceport, not in the security office. Still, they use the same access cards. If you had one, it'd work. How or why you would have a UC security access card is none of my business, of course. I'm sure I'm better off not knowing. Beyond that, the ship decks over there might also be able to get in. I don't know any of them, or I'd be talking to them instead of you. No offense.
None taken.
Like I said, I submitted the usual security release forms. But because my cargo is tied up with a bunch of, again, totally unrelated illegal stuff, I don't expect the forms to matter. At all. I went and talked to an officer at the office, too. Yumi. Sergeant, maybe? He was polite, but unhelpful. I declined to suggest that as their new slogan. New Atlantis Security. Polite, but unhelpful. Truth in advertising, eh?
Oh, you got jokes.
I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you.
All right.
See you around.
No worries, ma'am. Dave Ryder is held by no law.
Party.
Okay. We're gonna have to try. Are you ready for this, Bosco? Should I take you? Oh, easy, buddy. Good lord. I don't know if I can sneak, because I got this giant thing with me. Oh, okay, I thought they were talking to me. It's like, you don't know me. I'm not breaking the law.
You will be scanned as you enter the city.
Uh-oh. Forgot about that. Is that going to be a problem? I also need to heal. Don't worry, Roscoe. After we do this tiny, totally legal favor, we will head over to Constellation.
You see that scientist out in front of mast, staring at trees, sounds upset? Whatever it is, it can't be that bad, right?
Talk to the scientist by the tree.
Hey, this really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around.
Uh-oh.
There's something I can help you with?
Should we talk to him?
Not really sure. Whenever they get through their backlog, I guess. There a reason you're asking?
No, I don't want to be so suspicious that you've got some cargo that was impounded. I need access to it.
Yeah, I can't really just let you in there.
To persuade a person, you need to make successful choices. Choices can range from kind words to distractions to threats. Each choice has a difficulty. The higher the difficulty, the greater the chance the choice fails, but the more points you'll earn when you succeed. You have a limited number of choices you can make, but you can never fail if your last choice succeeds. What? Okay, so there. Oh, that's a +5. I'll bust through if I have to. Oh no, I'm not gonna threaten them. Which one should I use? That's the easiest one. Should I take a risk with that one? Why not?
Well, that's... thank you.
That worked? I just need one more point. But they're both green.
I tried to be. All right, look, don't tell anyone I did this for you. I could lose my job over it.
Okay.
Anyone asks, I had nothing to do with this.
Nope, it's our
Got
little
it?
secret. Yep, I got it.
1 second.
Okay.
All right, make it quick, will you?
Yes, sir. In and out. Package. Ooh, there's boom pop too. Should I take the boom pop? Am I gonna go down for boom pop? You ready? Thank you. I'll never forget you. All right. That wasn't so bad.
Does that woman have any idea who I am?
Who are you? Helena? Nobody likes you. Okay? Nobody.
Not now.
I bet you're real fun at parties.
She can't do this to me.
Are you gonna keep backing up?
What? No, just go away. Not now.
Huh? Where are you going?
She can't do this to me.
Yeah?
What? No, just go away.
Oh, is this as far? No, you keep going.
Does that woman have any idea who I am? Does that woman have
Okay.
any idea who I am?
Well, you were way back here. Okay.
May I help you?
Nope. I am totally doing legal stuff. Nothing illegal here.
Scanned as you enter
Yep.
the city.
Not a problem.
Okay. No bounty.
Nope, I am a law-abiding citizen.
I really love this place. Couldn't imagine living anywhere else.
Hey there, new guy. Good to see you again. Can I get you something?
Oh, no way. You really got it?
Yep.
I probably don't want to know what you did to get this, right? I mean, I want to know, but it's maybe better if I don't.
I didn't do anything bad.
I certainly hope not. This is a huge deal to me, but it's not worth either of us murdering over.
Murdering?
Well, look, I can assure this will all be worth it in the end. Matter of fact, I'm going to let you have the first ever sample. On top of that,
Why am I being
you
pushed?
get free drinks. Not like unlimited free drinks, but you want a little pick-me-up now and then? I got you covered.
You are speaking my
I need
language.
some time to work on what comes next. But this was the difficult part, I think. Really, thank you so much.
You're welcome. 2,000 credits and a supernova.
Bit of a slow news day around here. Well, speaking of news, some folks are convinced David Barron, you know, the SSN anchor, is some sort of Freestar sympathizer. Ridiculous, if you ask me. Sure, they ran a couple of stories about Aquila City that weren't totally critical, but come on. Have you ever been? It's really not that bad. Anyway, that's the sort of high-stakes stuff people talk up while waiting on a flight. So glad you asked, aren't you? I can tell.
Alright.
Catch you later.
I'm gonna leave now. You are the one. Who are you?
Good to see you. Oh, sure. There's always tons of travel into New Atlantis, so there's no shortage of people to meet. I love talking with the new people and hearing about their journeys. Not to mention, it's also nice and safe. Unlike my brother's job.
Who's your brother?
He's a Marine, and if that wasn't bad enough, he's stationed in Sidonia. He keeps telling me it's safe and how he loves his job, but I just worry about him so much. All I ever hear about Sidonia is how many people get hurt in accidents there. I just pray that he'll be okay.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
I hope you're right. I just have such a hard time believing that, though. But, oh my, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to dump all of that onto you. It just feels good to get it all off my chest.
Okay.
There's a huge tree in the Embassy District, across from the mass station. Trust me, it may sound dumb, but I think everyone should see it at least once when they're in the city. It's so cool. Or maybe I just love trees.
Maybe.
See you.
Yep, you are... Oh, okay, you work here. It took me a minute. Alright. Let's go, Vasco. I promised we'd go to Constellation, so we will go to Constellation.
Barrett enjoys this establishment. He frequently buys chocolate here, though I have informed him repeatedly it is likely a significant contributing factor to his being overweight.
How nice of you, Vasco. Really, really nice.
I know your type. A freewheeling space ace. Must be nice.
It is. It's very nice.
There's a bit more in the back if you're not seeing something on display. Hi
did.
there.
Whoa.
Thanks for stopping in. Feel free to look around. I can take care of transactions, and if you've got questions, just ask.
Questions? Yeah, let's see what you got.
Oh, please, take a look.
Okay, antibiotics. Baguette. Bandages. Boom pop. I don't like black licorice. I'll take that, though. Cheese. Chunks cheesesteak. Ugh. Those all look weird. It's a beer with a... Oh. Okay. It's like a Capri Sun. I'll take one. Do you have chocolate? No? Ship parts used to repair spaceship hull damage. Ooh. Nope. We're good right now. I don't see any chocolate. Bosco, you liar. Oh, there it is, right there. Okay, I'm sorry, Bosco.
Thanks. It's hard work, but it all pays off in the end. And I can't take all the credit. Gerhardt, my business partner, he does so much of the work behind the scenes. If it weren't for him, I don't know where we'd be now.
Okay.
Appreciate the business.
Yep, no problem. I am going to stare right at you while I drink a beer from a straw. If I can find it. There it is. That was good. Nothing like drinking beer from a straw. Alright, let's go, Bosco. Making our way to Constellation. Coffee, Vasco, coffee! Coffee, Vasco!
Although I have attempted an analysis several times, I simply cannot quantify humans' addiction to caffeine.
Oh, it's really good. I thought that was you still talking, but that's a citizen.
Decision, but they all add up over time, and it's paralyzing. If you really stop and think about it.
Buddy, it's coffee. Pick one, get out of the way, and let us get on with our lives.
Hey, you guys were in the trailer.
Yeah, sorry. Sure.
You're famous.
What?
Nothing. I'm just saying that you're famous. You were in a trailer that millions of people saw. Congratulations. I want some coffee.
Hello, and welcome to Terra Brew. How may I serve you?
What's your favorite thing?
Corporate policy requires me to state that everything Terra Brew offers is my favorite.
Okay. That is a very Spacer's Choice answer.
Certainly. Please take your time.
Let's see what you got. Terra Brew Cappuccino, Classic, Cortado, Espresso, Latte, Macchiato. I do like cappuccinos. I'll take one. You know what? I'm going to take... No. I'm not taking all that. I'm going to take one of each. Okay. I was looking at my weight. I'm getting up there. All right, Vasco. We are now going to Constellation, as promised.
This is New Atlantis Transit, or the NAT. It provides free transportation throughout the city. We can take it directly to the Mast District.
Okay. Here we go. Taking a train. Here we are.
Both Arbor and Tayo are owned by Ryujin, so yeah, you're supporting them anyway.
That's fine. I also don't recycle. Are you going to arrest me?
Don't get me wrong, it's not a sin or anything to buy their products, just making sure you're aware.
Alright. I gotta stay focused. If you haven't noticed, I get distracted
the water
easily.
is quite aesthetically pleasing, or so Barrett has told me. New Atlantis relies on advanced hydroelectrics for most of its power.
Mass District. And it's raining. Okay, we're gonna go this way.
We may be in a United Colonies city, but Constellation is an entirely neutral entity, and always has been.
Alright, here we are. I think.
Here we are.
Yep.
The lodge. The front door should unlock if you hold up the watch that Barrett gave you. I have messaged the other members of Constellation. They will be waiting for us inside.
Alright, when we get in there, you need to get looked at. You're looking a bit confused, and it's starting to worry me.
Captain
Wow.
Dave, everyone will be in the library, just inside. If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
I hear people talking.
What I'm saying is the most impossible theory. We appear to have a visitor.
Welcome to Constellation. We have a lot to talk about. Would you care to tell us what happened to our friend? Why you're here and he isn't?
I killed him. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, pirates attacked.
I see. Vasco, verify.
Oh, so you don't trust me?
Made have been factual.
I see how it is.
This is just typical. Barrett hands over our ship and our robot to some random employee of that discount mining outfit.
Hey.
Walter.
So you don't trust me and he
if we
insults
hadn't
me.
insisted on installing those emergency protocols, I guarantee you this rock breaker here would be halfway to Neon.
But that didn't happen. He's here with the artifact.
Thank you, Matteo.
Yeah,
Now,
thanks, buddy.
Let's focus on what's in front of us, shall we? What happened when it was extracted? Did anyone see anything? Hear anything?
I heard music. Yeah, who else?
We think it's anyone else who pulls one out of the rock for the first time. Why? We're not sure yet. So if you wouldn't mind adding another data point.
Yeah, bright lights and music.
Interesting. Similar to Barrett's description of the experience, with less embellishment.
There. Are you hearing this? Do you all believe me now?
Whether it happened or not wasn't in doubt. But honestly, Country, if you expect us to believe in fairy tales...
If this is the greatest mystery in the universe, why couldn't it be part of the ultimate mystery?
But gentlemen, can we please focus? Noel, I think it's time we tested your theory.
Right. Let's see. We know the artifacts react to each other. The pieces we already have move when they're in close contact. Now, if we add this new one to the two we already have...
The artifact. If you could place it on the table.
Yeah, no problem. There you go.
Just like the others. And to imagine, we thought there were only 2 of them at first.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's it. They're reacting. Look at how it's coming together. That energy that's arcing between them, no manufactured material in the settled systems can do that. None of them. This proves
Easy, girl. Breathe. You'll have a heart attack.
She's not the only one. If they're coming together, that means there's a set.
Built by an intelligence outside the settled systems.
Still 2,000 credits for our little wager, Country?
You're on, Walter.
Well, if we had all the answers, it wouldn't be exciting. Now, would it?
Not to take away from the moment, but what are we going to do about our new friend here?
You gonna kill me?
So, are you ready to get to work? See if exploration is the life you want to lead in this little universe of ours?
Maybe.
We're all here because we're committed to exploring space. Humanity may have settled the stars, but that doesn't mean we should stop diving into the unknown. Beyond that, you'll be expected to use your own judgment, just like the rest of us.
Okay. And how much do you know about them?
Individually, they're just odd hunks of metal. Another oddity from the uncharted reaches of space. As to what they are, what they're building, well, you'll be part of solving that puzzle now.
All right, I'm in.
You should take some time to get settled in. Introduce yourself to everyone. Some of our members aren't here, but you'll meet them soon. Come find me when you're ready. You and I are going to be doing some traveling together. Get your feet wet.
Are we?
And here, I think you've earned something for bringing the artifact to us. In addition to credits, why don't we set you up with a backpack with some boost capability?
Yeah.
You'll need it out in the field anyway.
Are you giving me a
Just
jetpack?
mind your head.
And I leveled up. I need to use some of those, I got 3 skill points. You receive 1 skill point to spend every time you level up. Each skill also unlocks a challenge. Complete the challenge and then spend a skill point to rank up the skill. Okay, basic skills on top. The rows below are locked until you have spent a minimum number of skill points in that category. Ooh. Got physical, boxing, what's that? Fitness, stealth. Okay. Increases total carrying capacity by 10 kilograms. Ooh. Persuasion. Actually, you know what? That might be handy. Okay. Unlock the ability to pickpocket targets. We might do that. Combat. Okay. Increases damage done by weapons. Ooh. Yeah, that might come in handy at some point. Okay. What do we got over here? You can attempt to hack advanced locks. Ship thrusters. You can now utilize boost packs. Well, that's actually important. Oh, I already have it. Did I already get that? Is my memory that bad? Holy crap. That's sad. That's really, really, really sad. I'm going to take this one. Might be fun to pickpocket. I don't remember getting that at all. Okay. Introduce myself to everybody.
This has felt like home. These people are family. I hope it feels that way for you too.
Maybe.
That was intense, wasn't it? The artifacts, I mean. Sorry, this must all be a little overwhelming for you right now. I guess a lot overwhelming, now that I think about it. I'm Noelle. It's really nice to meet you. And thank you for bringing the artifact to us.
You're welcome. Yeah, I got a place to stay.
On sticking around then? Good. I think we can find a spot for you. And along the way, I can give you the very abbreviated tour.
All right.
Right. So you've seen the library,
Yep.
obviously. Walter's quite proud of the collection, but Mateo has made more than a few contributions. Gardens are out the doors there, if you need a moment of quiet contemplation. Emphasis on the quiet part, at least usually. Let's head upstairs.
All right, lead the way.
Constellation's founder had this place built decades ago. It was a big to-do at the time, but most people in the city have forgotten we're here.
See you later, Vasco.
At your service, Captain.
Okay, you're not talking, and it's making this tour really weird. Really, really weird.
So this is the bar. Usually no tender, so help yourself, within reason, of course.
Help myself.
Now let's see about that room. You're in
Free drinks.
We were almost at max occupancy already. But there's still one room up for
free
grabs.
drinks.
It's been nice having the place so full.
Oh, I'm coming back for you. Where are we going?
Okay, this'll be you. Common room on one side, so that'll be quiet, and Mateo on the other side, so maybe a little less quiet. I'm sure Sarah has something planned for each of us, so I'd better get back to it. Don't want to keep her waiting too long. Enjoy!
Yeah, thank you for the tour. And for the free drinks. She said free. She also said within reason. But I have a whole lot of reason. Alright, this is our room. And this is the bar. Where's the alcohol at?
So, Noelle,
Sir Livingston's journal. Malcolm Livingston's appointment to the role of Constellation Chair was Okay, I'm not reading all that. Where's the alcohol? Exotic wood decoration. Okay. Hey. Oh, here we go. All right. I'll take that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that. Okay, no. I'll leave that. Yeah, I'll leave some. I will leave some for everybody else. All right. I'm gonna drink. Let's try a Chardonnay. All right. Actually, I forgot. I got a Supernova. Is this alphabetical? Yes, it is. There it is. Ooh. Plus 12% persuasion chance for 5 minutes. Plus 20. Oh, I don't know what the hell those numbers are meaning. Oh, O2. Okay, so plus 20% O2 for 5 minutes, and then minus 25% O2 recovery for 5 minutes. Okay. Well, we're gonna save that. But in celebration of getting it, I'm gonna have another drink. Okay. I feel good now. Somehow, I feel amazing.
Another round of invoices coming in soon, Walter.
Never ends, does it? Dare I ask what I'm paying for now?
Artifacts won't
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of possible negative effects.
Sometimes I think.
Okay. Actually, is there more to talk to you about?
I hope Barrett makes it back to us. I know he gets into trouble all the time, and everyone just sort of accepts he'll be fine, but still.
Ooh, work.
Of course. There's plenty of planets out there that no one has ever set foot on, and everything we learn about them is valuable. We have a board where we post anything specific we're looking for. A type of alien flora or fauna, or a planet with a specific quality, like if it's primed to have life but doesn't yet.
Okay.
Well, Constellation's been around forever, more than 50 years now. But we only became aware of the artifacts recently. Barrett discovered the first one about 2 years ago, right under our noses. And he was the one who got this all in motion. It's a shame he isn't here to see this.
Yeah, shame.
Oh, gosh. No, I mean, that's flattering, but really, we're making this up as we go. Until you arrived, we only had the two, and the vaguest sense that there was something more at work. There's still so much we don't know, and that means a lot of work ahead of us.
Okay.
Stay
I'm
safe,
good.
okay?
Thank you. And we got these two.
Curious
the dick.
feeling, knowing that you've seen something that no one else has.
Yeah, nobody likes you.
That you know something.
Are you doing okay? I'm not sure anyone really asked yet. Don't want you to think we're focused on the artifacts and nothing else. You matter too. You've done something really significant bringing that artifact here. I'm Mateo, theological scholar by trade, but now, well, an explorer like you. It's really good to have you with us.
Thank you, Mateo.
Second one was on Kazal, buried the same as the one you found. But the first one, right under our noses for years, sitting in storage, masquerading as an oversized paperweight. Can you imagine potentially the greatest discovery in human history collecting dust?
Okay.
Well, there was some overlap in interests. I'd spent years searching for religious relics from human history. I had made a really incredible discovery, only to lose it to a greedy corporation. So I tried to steal it back. In the process, I met Walter. Turned out he owned the corporation. After a long talk, we realized we had a lot in common, and I was invited to join Constellation.
Cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I really wish I could have seen this for myself. It's hard to judge otherwise. Both you and Barrett saw something. I don't think that's a coincidence. Did it feel like it was trying to tell you something? I don't want to necessarily use the words divine revelation, but, you know, if the label fits.
Yeah, no, it's important.
It has to be, right? All of this is connected. We just need to figure out how and why. We're gonna get to the bottom of this. We just need more data, which means more artifacts.
All right, see you,
Take care of
Mateo.
yourself.
And now you cranky old man.
Well, I suppose calling you a rock breaker may have been a bit out of line.
You think, douchebag?
I am sorry I besmirched your chosen profession and made assumptions about your character. My frustrations lie more with Barrett, not the first time his shenanigans have jeopardized one of our ventures. Not fair of me to take it out on you, especially since it would seem he made the right call this time. So, let's start over, shall we? Walter Stroud, CEO of Stroud Eklund, member of Constellation, and oft-times grumpy old man. Welcome aboard.
Okay, I accept that.
By the way, in addition to a place to stay, the Lodge has a wealth of modification and research equipment.
And alcohol.
Spacesuit customization, pharmaceutical manufacturing, testing alien substances.
And alcohol.
The whole thing. You can even fashion industrial pieces for large-scale projects, if you don't mind extracting a few raw resources from a nearby planet, that is.
I don't.
I'm a fan of self-reliance, so I encourage you to make use of the tools we have to build what you need.
Oh, I did. I helped myself to the alcohol. I'm going to use that to build my confidence in talking to people.
We're most well known for ship manufacture. No expense spared. If you want the best and can afford it, you choose Stroud Eklund. Unfortunately, our success means you'll sometimes see Stroud Eklund ship modules on less than reputable vessels. They covet them. The bastards. I've tried to convince the United Colonies we can help in that regard, but they're married to Deimos Star Yards, and those old salts are stuck in the glory days.
Okay. Yeah, what's your role?
Me? Why, I'm the wallet. Someone has to fund all this, and all my success in business doesn't mean much if I can't put it to good use. I don't pretend to have the daring of Ms. Morgan, or the smarts of young Mateo, but I can make sure that they have the resources they need. And, as you've now seen, those resources aren't being wasted. We're onto something big here.
So you're responsible for the free drinks. Buddy, I think me and you are going to become best friends.
Funny thing about companies, you build one sturdy enough, it doesn't need you there all the time to prop it up. Stroud Eklund functions quite well on a day-to-day basis, leaving me time to devote to more esoteric pursuits. For years, I was captivated by the writings of Constellation's founder, Sebastian Banks. I finally decided to do something more than admire from a distance, and so now I call the Lodge home as much as anywhere else.
All right, that's enough.
Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Yes, I am. I won't let you down, buddy. I won't let you down. Okay, let's go talk to Sarah.
Yeah, what is it? So, are you ready to get to work? Or was there something else?
Hello there, Vasco.
Greetings.
Yeah, let's just, let's go.
We're going to be doing some old-fashioned detective work. The artifacts are relatively inert once they're out of bedrock. That means people can pass them around, not even knowing what they are. I've been letting my contacts know to be on the lookout for strange metal objects. Get back a lot of noise, usually, but a tip from the UC Vanguard sounds promising.
Okay. Good. A chance to learn more about the United Colonies.
A volunteer force that helps defend the edges of United Colonies space. They're always looking for recruits. Lots of retired veterans and dangerous professionals mixed in with part-timers who barely have a laser cannon welded to a hull. My contact is in the recruiting office, so he hears a lot about what the volunteers are up to.
Ooh, can I get recruited?
We have to assume that we're not the only ones to have stumbled into this mystery. But most people aren't going into space looking for the unknown. They're looking for places to settle, resources to extract, territory to defend. An odd-looking rock or a single strange hunk of metal wouldn't mean much to them. That's why Constellation exists, in a way, to put pieces like this together.
Okay, yeah.
Jumping to anthropology on me already? Oh, well, good. We all need our own reasons to be out there. But it's not just that. I want to take this opportunity to see how you handle yourself, and for you to learn more about us. I'm going to be sticking with you for this. We'll be traveling together until we either find an artifact or this lead runs dry.
All right.
We'll need to head to Mast. Check in with the Vanguard recruiting office where my contact works. And listen, whatever you were before or whatever you do once you're out there, I don't care. So long as you don't bring UC security to our doorstep. Every member of Constellation is their own conscience. Understood?
Read you loud and clear.
Good. Let's take a little stroll through New Atlantis, shall we?
Let's. All right. So now we got Sarah with us. What is this? Permanently reduces fall damage. Thank you. But yeah, we got Sarah with us. We're about to head out that door and go to the UC Vanguard.
You are satisfied with the quarters available to you.
Yes, sir. They were very nice, Vasco. Thank you. But yeah, we're gonna go to the Vanguard on the lead, and maybe we'll get recruited and become a fighter pilot. Who knows? But we're gonna end it right here. So thank you for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching.
Satisfied.
And if you enjoyed,
quarters
I'm trying to talk,
you.
Vasco. I'll come over here. And if you enjoyed this video, feel free to hit that like and subscribe button. And I will see all of you next time.